And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in, my friend. Now, the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. And for the Bulls, Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And by all accounts, the Spurs had one of the best draft nights of any team, Shams.
So you already have Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, and now you're getting 2 lottery picks. One in Dylan Harper, who in a lot of years would have been the #1 overall pick, and then also Carter Bryant, a prototype 3-and-D prospect for this team. These 2 players should have an immediate impact in the league.
The Spurs, a team to watch. Now here's Wembanyama, 3 on the clock. And there it is for him.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Giddey against Vassell. Giddey into the lane. On the wing, Jones. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Giddey. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Vassell. In transition. Here's Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
Let me tell you guys, Wemby might be the toughest assignment in the league. He's just so different. It's hard to match up with him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Fades away. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Buzelis. They set the pick. Now here's Vucevic. Drains the triple. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. Wembanyama against Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Pass to Okoro. Picked by Vucevic. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist from Jones.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of... In third, Chicago.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
BA, NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Bulls trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he drops the first.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Jones against Castle. Right side Barnes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Now here's Giddey. No made baskets yet. Here's Jones. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, coaches appreciate effort like that. Giddey wasn't going to let that possession go to waste.
Pass to Champagny. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live, and the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Castle, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Giddey finds Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Castle with it. Down low. Oh, it's stolen away. And now the Bulls in transition. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With how well Giddey moves and his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Okoro, and it's Dosunmu in for Jones. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Champagny, and it's Johnson in for Vassell. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They can't stop him.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 so far. Giddey against Castle. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so here is Chicago. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 12, 4 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Castle against Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
That free throw misses. Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And it's Carter in for Giddey. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Waters comes in for Barnes. And it's McLaughlin in for Castle. Good on the second one. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Waiters. And here's Sohan. Jacks up a three. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Hey, if you want Sohan to play point forward for you, he can certainly do that.
Pick by Vucevic. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. Nails it from 3. Vucevic has got 11 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Over to the left wing. Waters, the pass to Cornette. Here's McLaughlin. He's checked by Carter. San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He misses the free throw.
And missed free throws have been a problem for them early.
Herter's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And San Antonio with a change here too. Bryant's checked in. And he sinks the second. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Carter, the pass to Smith. The 3. McLaughlin with the rebound.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And stolen by Williams. DeSumo with it. Johnson on him. Herter finds Carter. Williams with the screen. 4-3. No good that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Luke Cornette. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. Well, the Spurs shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
And here are the Bulls now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Outside Carter, just 3 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Just tremendous defense right there, applying the pressure.
Here's Sohan. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
There's a screen. Dosunmu outside. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Patrick Williams.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Herter. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Trey Jones in for Carter. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And it's Vassell in for McLaughlin. Good on both.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Giddey passes to Okoro. Now Smith from outside the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. Chicago passing it around. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Vassell against Giddey. Vassell passes to Johnson. Sohan outside. Spurs need to get one up here. Pulls up. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 6. Vassell against Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 4th, San Antonio.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
Sohan, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Up and over Smith. Off the window. It's good. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Bulls trail by 8. Picked by Smith. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Picked by Smith. The 3 from Okoro. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Jones. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Left side Giddey. Pass to Jones. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Johnson on the wing. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
It's Giddey on the wing, covered by Johnson. And it's Giddey missing. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Timeout.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. No good on the free throw.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
He hits the second from the line. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Okoro. Here's Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Here's Giddey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them. And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Castle. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Here's Giddey. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Castle outside. Johnson for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
San Antonio leading by 8. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're putting it on the deck. Wow, Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
1:36 left to play in the half. Castle against Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Vucevic. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Giddey with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Hey, that's an aggressive move by Giddey. You love to see it.
Spurs lead by 10. Castle outside. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. Wembanyama screen. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone 8 of 15 in the second. There's the triple. The shot by Buzelis is no good. Barnes finds Castle, and there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul. Nine seconds left in the second. And here's Vassell from the arc. Kept alive. Wembanyama. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Back is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Okoro. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. San Antonio leading by 12. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Clock at 4. Castle for 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Well, I've been impressed with Giddey. He's shouldering the scoring load for this team, doing what he needs.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. Giddey defends. Back to Wembanyama. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
San Antonio with the ball. Castle outside. There's a screen. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Well, when you look at Josh Giddey, he scores, passes, and rebounds it well for his position. And the fun part for me, I think he still has room to grow.
Now here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Castle's not afraid to attack the D anywhere on the floor. He can get the job done on the perimeter or in tight.
Okoro outside. Picked by Vucevic. Takes a 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Timeout.
And now a 12-point San Antonio lead. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Outside Giddey. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Here's Champagny. Chicago with a rebound. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Buzelis' shot is good.
He still needs to fill out to be more physical down there, and that will come with time. But Buzelis can handle his own.
San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Champagny. Barnes a screen. Champagny, the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama double teamed. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. With the crossover. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Bulls trail by 12. Okoro outside. Here's the pick from downtown. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Vassell outside. Here's Champagny, guarded by Okoro. The three from Barnes, and there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. The Sumu's checked in. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. 13 points in the game. Jones' shot is good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Spurs lead by 8. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Brian?
They'll get there. All right, Ali, thanks for the report. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dosunmu outside. Here's Buzelis. Give him 8 points now. Here we go, one-on-one. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Now here's Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Tries again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Oh, hammer it home!
Woo, nice.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Champagny. San Antonio leading by 11. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the Bulls, with one playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. Castle against Jones. Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Some solid defense from Williams. Bulls trail by 13. Jones feels it out. Right side, Williams. To the right side, Sohan. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Sohan's got 9.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Outside Jones. 1:36 left in the third. Now here's Williams. No points so far. Fires the three. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 15. Here's Champagny. 6 points for him. Back to Castle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Your Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
A minute 4 left in the third. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Jones. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. McLaughlin comes in for Vassell. 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Back to Williams. Knocks down the triple. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Castle. And he comes up with a bucket. Castle's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 4 to shoot. The three. Good work defensively by Castle. From about 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. San Antonio on top, up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Johnson is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. Bulls trail by 16. Outside Herter. Pass to Williams. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Picked by Smith. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Pass to McLaughlin. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And Sohan can do a little bit of everything, including finding his teammates like he did there.
Outside Giddey. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. The Bulls trail by 20. Giddey passes to Smith from the stripe. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Giddey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
That free throw good from Giddey. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Here's McLaughlin. Outside Johnson. Sohan, left side. Pass to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Bulls trail by 18. DeSumo on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's Buzelis. DeSumo outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Over Giddey. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Johnson. Here's McLaughlin. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. DeSumo, the pass to Williams. Back to DeSumo. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, Chicago, no good. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Johnson. Barnes a screen. To stop the drought. The shot by Johnson, no good. Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Giddey's got space. And again, Chicago, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Bryant, no good. The Bulls have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Buzelis. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Bryant on the drive. Shot left block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Williams. And it's Jones in for DeSumo. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for McLaughlin. Coach, after making the playoffs 22 consecutive years up through 2019, the San Antonio Spurs have not been back to that stage since.
Well, every franchise, even storied ones like the Spurs, go through transitional periods. Fortunately for them, they have a lot of young talent and should be back in the playoffs sooner rather than later.
Pass to Vucevic. Yes, it's good.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Spurs lead by 17. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Bryant for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
And it's Giddey missing. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Bryant, the pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Vucevic. Bryant outside. It's Barnes on the wing. And the three off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Jones. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Using the glass to lay it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Vassell. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Champagnie, he's checked in for Bryant. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama, 5 on the clock. Vassell! Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 6 assists in the game. Okoro outside. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic in the post. Wembanyama on him. Vucevic's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 21. Right wing. Here's Champagnie. Got a hand on it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
San Antonio with the ball. Chicago making their last shot.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Now here's Vucevic. Releases. Tight D, making that one difficult. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Castle. Knocked loose. Jones with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.